Hi, I'm Skylar, and I am a senior aquarist here at the Oklahoma City Zoo. As an aquarist here, we take care of our Stingray Bay, which consists of 2 different types of rays, so your Cownose stingrays as well as a bat ray. We also have 2 different types of sharks, so white-spotted bamboo sharks and a brown-banded bamboo shark. We also take care of our native fish species that's in Oklahoma trails as well as our education tank. And we maintain our children's zoo pond, which has koi and red ear slider turtles. Every morning when we get here at the zoo, we start our head checks with all of our animals to check on their care and their well-being, and then we proceed on to their water quality to check their temperature. Our temperature in the Stingray Bay pool stays about 74, 75 all year round, and we just make sure to monitor that on a daily basis. Another big part of our morning routine is doing food prep, so we prepare all of our diets for the animals that we care for.
With having such a big variety of animals here, their diets range from vegetables like cucumbers, carrots, and lettuce to fish such as capelin, herring, and smelt, as well as having shrimp every day.
A big part of maintaining our animals here is making sure they have the best health and wellness here, which can consist of vitamins, enrichment, training aspects, making sure that they all get the best food and activity that they need. A big part of keeping them healthy means that we give them vitamins 3 times a week, which can be a lot of work, but it takes 2 of us for the most part. So we prep all of the vitamins counted out and prep it into their food. And then when we're ready, we get in and we identify all of them. So we go from each ray and each shark to make sure that they get their vitamins needed. And the easiest way to tell them apart, for us at least, is by their personalities as well as all of their markings. So their sizes, their colorations, all of that varies from each animal.
Once a month, our team comes together so that we can have a big Stingray Bay Whay Day, which consists of our 23 animals from our Cownose rays, our sharks, and our bat ray. They range from 3 to 70 pounds. When weighing the animals, they are out for the shortest amount possible. We will catch them, connect them to some bungee cords on a pole, and then we have 2 of our keepers holding them up in the air just long enough to get that weight, and then they go straight back down into the water. Once they are back down, we will do a quick check of their barb, as well as a good visual over the top side and the underside of their body. A big part of doing their weights is that we can also monitor their body condition. We have strong bonds with all of our rays, which helps us maintain that one-on-one when we are doing their exams.
Enrichment is a big part of caring for our animals. It ensures that they are mentally and physically stimulated and that no day is the same. A couple different enrichment choices for the stingrays is environmental enrichment, which is hula hoops, so that can be an obstacle course as well as your different colors for the rays to kind of interact with and avoid or swim through. You also have the tether ball, which is a form of foraging for them, as well as kind of a socialization and a play choice. The stingrays create their own artwork by using a feed ball on the end of a PVC pipe. This is very enriching for them because it's helping them use their own foraging skills to manipulate that ball to get it out, which is also making them paint on the canvas. So they move it as they take the food out. And then another one that is more socialization is their belly rubs. So that actually helps us with their visuals and things like that. And that helps them kind of enjoy that bonding with their keepers. We have 4 Cownose stingray pups. Our pups are 7 to 8 months old. We have the 3 boys, which is Slate, Maui, and Caspian, and then our youngest, Tallulah. When they're first born, they get to hang out in the back with us, which is where they're gonna learn how to do life. So they get to learn to swim, to figure out their surroundings, and find their food, which can take 5 to 7 days for them to eat. Once they do, they get to transition out into a mini nursery pool that's inside Stingray Bay. Slate is our oldest pup, and he's reached about 11 pounds, which means that he is ready to start transitioning over to main pool with all of the juveniles and adult rays. He gets to start off with a couple play dates every week. Once he's schooling with them and starting to forage with everybody else, and we know that he's doing really well, he will eventually start having overnight stays. And then he will eventually get to stay with them all day and night on his own. Our Oklahoma native fish species habitat over at Oklahoma Trails is about 16,000 gallons of fresh water. We have 10 different species of native fish. The best way to clean this tank is by scuba diving it. So we get in full gear, go down, scrub the tank of all algae, as well as rearranging our decor, which also goes for their enrichment. When our day is over, we end it by doing a final head check, checking all of their water temperatures and water quality, and cleaning out any food that's been left from the day. What I enjoy most about being an aquarist here is all of the strong bonds that you get to make with these animals. The Oklahoma City Zoo is what led me to my career as an aquarist. I got to start out as a guest services staff member and made my way over to Stingray Bay, where I got to start learning all about them, and that just broadened my passion for these guys and realized that this is where I wanted to be.